Hi guys, welcome back to Riddler Gaming. This is another episode of Unfinished Works. Today we're looking at Dungeon Dashers, which is a turn-based dungeon crawler by Jigxor Studios with an X, because everything's cool with an X. The developer, it's a one-man studio, and the developer is Andrew Sum, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna dig straight in. So at the moment it's just single player, because it's a very early in development build. Multiplayer is being added, so there's going to be a 4-player co-op mode, which is going to be awesome. There are 4 characters, and the options at the moment are limited to music volume and effects volume, but there's going to be more added to that because, like I say, very early. So I'm going to go straight into the single player. There's 5 levels. There's a tutorial level, which I'm going to start with, and yeah, it goes through these. Does that map move around? No, it doesn't. Here's the character customization screen. At the moment, again, very limited, stats aren't available, but there are abilities which are newly added. So there's guard, there's cleave, and then I'm guessing these are all going to be added later. There's no new armors, but there's new swords, because I remember looking at this one thinking there's a blade of unicorn, which sounds badass. Yeah, I think that's needless to say, really. Jump in. And there's a little bit of a plot. It's obviously not fully fleshed out. Basically these guys all saw a symbol and got warped here. The thief was stealing something. He's an assassin, sorry, but I always think of him as a thief. He's got to play too many JRPGs. So we have our abilities on a hotkey. Yep. So 1 is blink. You've got your health in the bottom right, and you've got your action points which are spent to move around and attack and things. At the moment when there's no enemies in the room, it's unlimited, but as soon as enemies get into the room it becomes limited and you can only move a certain amount of time. Then you can also press enter to rotate through your characters. You can see the turns in which they're going, so there we go. Those blue tiles teleport everyone forward. This is the symbol that brought them all together. So now we're going to play as a ranger who has a bow. You can shoot through doors, which I'm not sure if that's a glitch or whether that should happen. And now she notices the bell now, after already shooting it through a door. Knight has a charge ability which smashes rocks, so we're going to become him and go boom, break through that and open the door. There we go, we finally got some enemies. So you just move towards them to attack them. As you can see now, the AP in the bottom right isn't unlimited. You have 16 for this guy, and the bats are really easy, they take 1 hit. And now with the thief who has loads of AP. Add on the wizard. There's so many puns that can be available with that. Oh, he's got an add on. Yeah. Just to get everyone together, and we're gonna walk into the portals to end the level. We got a nice little victory screen there. And you have a rating at the end of the level. I'm not sure what that actually does, but I got 5 stars, so I'll take that. I'll move on to the next one. It's got a little bit more story. This game boasts pixel art sprites, chiptune music, and it has a CRT filter. And all these are implemented straight off from this dev build. As you can see, the pixel art's very good. I really like it. The design of the dungeon's brilliant. Properly feels like an old kind of like SNES dungeon crawler game. The pixel art of the characters are great. If you look in the bottom right again, it's very pretty. And the characters themselves are very good. The animation's a bit odd and jumpy around, but that's cool. It's kind of part of the charm of it. Also, the animation on the blink's awesome. It's really good. It also has the CRT filter, which, like, brace your eyes for a second. There you go. It's like you're back in back on the TV, plugged it into your aerial, and there you go. You've got the blink as you move around when, yeah, it does your eyes in a little bit because it takes a bit of time to get used to, but it's quite nice having that added. It feels proper old school, it's cool, I really like that. I'm going to turn it off there before my eyes bleed. And we have skeletons, the next added enemy, who hit kind of hard, but at the same time they have like no AP, so they can't really move towards very quickly. Unlike those bats. Ah! Die! Taste my bow. Uh-oh. The wizard's fireball thing's really powerful. It's really awesome. I'll show you his other ability in a bit as well, which is a frost attack, which freezes enemies in place. I probably should have used the Knight's Speed. The abilities are pretty cool at the moment. I'm looking forward to more being added though, because we can't get through this door, it's locked. Because yeah, it's a bit limited at the moment, but it's a very early Indev build, and you've been informed that, and as a player I've been informed that, so stab. Let's move the archer forward, shoot some. I've run out of AP. Now she's gonna get battered. She's got plenty of health though, so it's all good. Let's freeze one of these. Oops, I killed it. It's blued over now. If you look at the ice symbol in the bottom left, it's on cooldown. So abilities have cooldown. They last one turn for that one, and some have longer lasting cooldowns, depending on, I guess, how powerful the ability is. So there we go, taking care of that room, now safe to progress. What we can do with this one is move all of our characters around before we unlock the gate. There are traps and things to lock, to use in this game with switches and things. So if we move our whole team forward and then flick the switch, we should have no problem icing these fools. There we go, we've almost got him. One left. Always goes for the archer. Don't know what she did to hurt anyone. Oops. Get all the gold. The gold's going to be used for crafting and buying aesthetical items, as well as new upgrades for armor and weapons and things, as far as I understand it. At the moment, those again aren't implemented, but they will be, and it will be awesome. Right, let's freeze that guy. There you go, he's frozen, so he can't do anything for a turn now. It takes him a turn to break out of it. I'm guessing all the characters have base stats already, hence why certain characters seem to be able to dodge more frequently, like the assassin seems to be able to dodge more frequently than the others. But I've got no proof of that, it's just my own assumption really. There we go, all taken care of. The little like sheets of metal that I keep picking up, I guess I'm going to use for crafting later in the game, or when they've been added to the game. At the moment, once again, they haven't been added. But yeah, it's nice to have all these things kind of available to see though, so you know what's going to be added. If you check it out on the website, which I'll leave a link to at the end, you can see what's going to be added and the different kind of functions. I think co-op with this game is going to be brilliant. If you manage to get 4 people together, all playing one different character, you can really work it out. So I assume it's going to get more and more difficult as it goes on. So with the tricky levels, it'll be nice to have someone helping you out. So let's charge ahead to the end of the level. I will teleport everyone to here and just sit on the green portals and go deeper into the block of obsidian, which I think that's what it's called, which is like the mountain range which we're going through at the moment. There we go, another 5 stars. onto the, I think this is the last level I'll do in this little look at it. There are 5 levels available, like I said before, but I'm only going to play through 3. Yeah. Tactical mode is on the tab button. You can use it to scout out the whole level, which is quite cool. So you can see where the end of the level is, see where you've got to get to. You can also check out your health and the health of enemies quite easily. It's a nice little addition. I'm just going to charge in, because he doesn't fear anyone. Although, now I've looked at everything that can attack him, he probably should have feared more things. The AI and the characters are the enemies are quite good. The fact that they attack and then move away is pretty cool. It's quite, well, realistic as to what you'd expect from enemies. Boom. Oh. Knight in play. I can use his cleave ability now. It does. Oh no, it's 3. It's horizontal blocks. Ah, never mind, I did that wrong. I thought it was like 3 that way. 3 in the way that those enemies were. But no. Alas, I was wrong. Just like that archer have a pot shot. Watch him flee. As my archer shoots him in the back and gets a critical hit. And another one. I'm guessing shots in the back are always critical hits. So it's nice to work on the positioning of your characters. Let's warp everyone here. And move into the next room. Who do I want to be? I want to be the thief. I'm going to keep calling him the thief even though he's the assassin. I apologise to the game developer if he ever sees this. Now. Haha. High health. What we want to take out. I think we should take out. Well, it's the skeletons are going to attack next, so we may as well attack the skeletons. Oh dear, that thief is getting a little bit. That thief, assassin, whatever. He's getting low on health. Oh no. Wizard. Kill him hard on the wizard. Right, so what we're doing here, killing that, killing this guy hopefully, there we go. You should be safe there. Boom. Let's collect gold. The traps that are available at the moment are quite limited as well. They're like the spikes there, and I think you can trap them into jails and stuff like that. But it's nice that they're there. There's going to be some really cool kind of mechanics and puzzles and stuff with them later on, I can imagine. You know, this game's got a really lot of promise. It's already been greenlit on Steam as well, so you know that's great. So it's going to be on Steam, which is cool. Really, really good for an indie developer to have that. Right, let's warp him there. Get our elf to come over and shoot this. That puts down the spikes. Now we just go back to the assassin. Grab these. The reason I'm calling him a thief so much as well is that at the start of the game he says that he's got his hand in someone else's pocket, which sounds much more like a thief than an assassin. I don't know, it's just how I feel. Let me feel my feelings, man. The wizard's gonna get shot the shit out of, which is lovely. So we've just got these 5 goblins to take care of, and then we're out. we have a Mighty Wizard to shoot. Ah, Mighty Wizard with poor accuracy. How come the second critical hit on just 7? Maybe it does more damage depending on how much AP you have with the character. Oh dear, he really is low on health now. It's fine, it's fine. It'll be alright. Boom. Boom. Finish it. Finish it! Sorted. Right, there we go, on to the end of the level. Let's finish it in style. What does this say? To prevent being eaten by large monsters, try to taste terrible. I'll bear that in mind. That's a good life lesson, that, actually. I'm turn off again. There we go. 5 stars again. Huzzah! So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do so far. There's 2 more levels which you haven't seen, so if you want to play it then there's a little bit of mystery still. This game is available on the website, which I'll put in the description, for $10, and you also get a Steam key for when it's available. Well, you will get sent a Steam key when it is available. So yeah, and you've got to bear in mind that there's going to be a lot of stuff added to it. This is a very kind of bare bones build. It's really good. You know, if you're into dungeon crawlers, then you'll enjoy it because it's just a nice little look back on the retro versions of it. So yeah, I'd suggest giving it a look. Even if you don't buy it, then just keep tabs on it because it's going to get a lot better. You can also get a 4-pack, which I believe is it ends up saving you a lot of money, and you can send it off to friends. But yeah, so if you like it, look on the website, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, yeah, comment and subscribe and all those good things, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.